EA just released the biggest ever franchise update for Madden 21. It's the third and final of their planned updates for the franchise mode in Madden 21, and today for the first time we witness it together. Also, there's a pretty big leak for Madden 22 franchise I want to go over as well, but it's gonna be, like I said, my first time witnessing the update. Obviously, I've seen like patch notes and stuff, but I haven't actually seen it in the game yet, so we'll witness that together today. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below what you think about this brand new update. Were you happy with the stuff they added in franchise mode throughout the year for updates? And also, spoiler, a huge and the biggest part really of this update is improvements to trade logic. They say improvements, and I can't go over everything in terms of trade logic in this video. Can't show you everything, but if you do want to see a dedicated video later today where I literally spend like 20 minutes trying out different trades with the brand new trade logic, because trade logic in Madden franchise has been the same for like the past 4 years. Not realistic, and this is supposed to be a huge improvement. So if you want to see a video where I literally just trade for 20-30 minutes, just seeing the difference and seeing what you can get for certain players, we get 5,000 likes. By the time I get back from this doctor's appointment, I'll record that, upload it. You'll get the notification later tonight. So 5,000 likes and you will get that video trading with the brand new Madden 21 trade logic system. And last little thing, my dudes, I am gonna leave this stipulation open for the last time till the end of March. If we can hit 800k subscribers by the end of this month, I will be doing a next gen console giveaway to one of my subscribers, but that's if and only if we can hit 800k subscribers by the end of the month. You guys can easily hit that. This is gonna go the final month though. I'm leaving it open. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, if you want a chance to win a next gen console. All that nonsense out of the way, gonna jump into franchise just using the real life rosters. I guess I'll just pick a random team. Let's go with, I don't know, let's go with the Cardinals, I suppose. The first update I do want to look at is the franchise history tab, which is supposed to be added into franchise mode today. As you guys see right here, it says league history, revisit the history of your franchise through our new running log of key award winners, conference, and Super Bowl champions on a yearly basis. These records will be located in a single hub with a year filter to see the champions and award winners from previous seasons. Dev note, for existing franchises, this will only have data from the current season and beyond. Okay, so that makes sense. So say you're like 10 years into a franchise right now. With the new update, you won't be able to go back and see your previous years, but the new update will start applying from where you are right now in your franchise. So what I am going to do is just simply, in this franchise, sim 10 years into the future and see if this actually works, and we can see what the heck has happened in the prior 10 years of this franchise mode. Oh, I know I'm gonna have a ton of people asking me where the NCAA Road to Glory series is. It's not going anywhere. It just takes a long time to like record those episodes, and I spent like almost the entirety of my last 3 weeks working on that video you guys saw the other day. We'll leave a link to it in the description box below. So just to silence the 7 million comments asking where the Road to Glory series is, it's gonna be coming soon, maybe this weekend. Alright, so we're now in the year 2030, and I have no idea where this is. It's not under team, under, there it is right there, league history, view Super Bowl results, MVP, and awards. So what actually can we see here? So this is neat, gives you a recap of the 2029 season, so you can see who wins the Super Bowl. Oh, let me get my camera out the way. All right, just deal with my camera being in a really awkward position for a few minutes, just so you guys don't miss anything. So 2029 season recap, the Baltimore Ravens win the Super Bowl. But like, why does it say 4 times AFC champion? Does that just mean an all-time? That has to just mean all-time, right? I'm confused. That can't be the 4th time they've won the AFC championship in the past 10 years. I'm guessing that might mean like all-time. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. But you see, they've won the Super Bowl 4 times. Lamar Jackson won the Super Bowl MVP. So the MVP over there, NFL MVP, was Lamar Jackson. Griffin Murphy, Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Burrow on the Lions. Adam Marshall on the Falcons. Sterling Livingston and Javon Brown was Rookies of the Year. So if we go back to 2020, so it goes back to 2020, obviously, the first year of franchise. And the Chiefs, we simulated Super Bowl, they won it, even though we all know that's like not real. Frank Clark was the MVP. The NFL MVP went to Josh Allen. Aaron Rodgers won Offensive Player of the Year. Sean McDermott won Coach of the Year. Devin White, Defensive Player of the Year. Antonio Gibson was the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Cameron Curl was the Defensive Rookie of the Year for the football team. So 2021, of course, it's always the Browns. Once again, I'm assuming that when it says 2 times NFC champion, AFC champion, that means their all-time history. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. In 2021, as we said, the Browns, and that would have been their first ever time making it to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield was the MVP of the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, MVP of the NFL. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Jimmy Garoppolo, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year was Aaron Donald, and then we had some random rookies. 2022, the Chiefs win it, so hold on. So, okay, so that makes sense. So we get to have a little bit of confirmation here. So everything I just said was correct. So in 2020, this was the second time in their history the Chiefs won the AFC. The third time in their history they won the Super Bowl. But if you go to 2022, that's the third time they won the AFC and the fourth time they won the Super Bowl. So it does kind of accumulate the statistics as you go on in your franchise, like the further in the years. And it does count the statistics when it's showing the times they won the conference championship, how many times they won the Super Bowl prior to like your franchise. So that's their all-time history. So that's pretty neat. I'm glad we got to see that. So, I mean, you guys get the point. I really like this. You remember the video I made where I, like, simmed every year until every NFL team won the Super Bowl? It took over 150 simulations. Like, this would have made things so much easier because I wouldn't have had to sim year by year. I could have literally just simmed like 40 years of franchise mode. I mean, I would like see what teams won the Super Bowl. That would have helped me out a lot. So this is awesome. Being able to go back and just see what's happened in the past year franchise mode and they keep up with the statistics. See if there's anything crazy. Like at this point, 2023 again, this is to the point where they won the AFC Championship twice, they won the Super Bowl twice. Baker won the Super Bowl MVP second time. Cam Newton on the Falcons won the MVP. Like, this is why it's so awesome. You can see stuff like that. Cam Newton won the freaking MVP on the Falcons. 2024, Jimmy Garoppolo won the MVP. You had the Patriots win the Super Bowl. 2025, you had the Chiefs win it again for the freaking fifth time. Russell Wilson won the MVP. Now 2026, Pat Mahomes won the MVP. You had the Bengals win the Super Bowl here, and Kyler Murray was Super Bowl MVP. Now 2027, you had the Ravens win it again. Lamar Jackson still with the Ravens, won the MVP. 2028, went to the Colts for the first time in this franchise. Jonathan Taylor won the Super Bowl MVP, and that's neat. Like, that's an addition that we've needed for a long time, and I'm happy. And now the trade logic improvement. So many things I want to go over in the video later today, but I do want to test out at least a few trades right here. Let me just go ahead and start a whole new franchise so I can trade like existing players. Don't have to trade for random guys named Tyler Rivers. Like I said, if you guys want a full like 20-minute video of me just testing out trades back to back to back for all kinds of crazy different things, 5,000 likes and later today we'll have that happen. But I do want to test out a few things in this video. So what's the first thing I want to do? First player I can just think of off the top of my head that was ridiculously easy to get. One of the best linemen in the league, Quentin Nelson. They even specifically mentioned him in the article in terms of the trade logic updates. Like, normally you could trade like a backup running back and a third round pick and you can get him. So let's just try the backup running back thing. Samaje Perine submit this through. Not even close. So high value age or dev trades. That's definitely something different that we've never seen before, where it says the feedback. For Perine, it says less valuable age or dev trait. So what about like a draft pick now? I know they changed a bunch of stuff in terms of draft picks. So a third round pick for Quentin Nelson, and it froze. Okay, it took a second. So maybe that's in the new update as well. It takes 15 minutes for the freaking trade menu to pop up. The third round draft pick isn't enough. I do know they said they did increase like the draft pick value too, especially like if it's a second or a first. So can I trade a first round draft pick, the 5th overall pick for Quentin Nelson? Okay, that was accepted. So as you guys see, looks like there's a big increase to value for first round draft picks. Like, something I'd want to try out as well is the fact that apparently, like, young QBs, they're supposedly supposed to be valued so highly now, especially if they're a starter and they've just been around the league for a little while. So, like, what's a good player that before was really hard to get, but, like, you would think this would be accepted if this was to go through? Like, what's a team that needs a quarterback? So, like, if I wanted to trade the football team, all right, the football team, this would be an interesting trade. They need a quarterback, obviously, but what if in return, I wanted Chase Young? Like, I'm just interested to see what the heck this is even going to say. And see what I'm saying, dudes? That's so cool. All right, like, I mean, I say it's so cool. Like, I don't know actually if it is. But, like, this never in a million years would have been accepted like this previously. Just because they put so much more stock into young QBs. So I do like this. The first thing, though, I already have, like, negative thoughts on is they have got to add at least 1 or 2 more slots here. They've got to. Like, because, like, you just see trades recently, like the Jared Goff trade. There was Jared Goff and wasn't it 2 or 3 draft picks? I think it was 3 other draft picks that was added in that deal to bring in Matt Stafford. And you wouldn't be able to replicate that deal because you only can add in 3 picks or players. So they've got to add that, because you see multiple trades where like they trade 3 or 4 draft picks in a player, and like you can't do that. You need at least 4 or 5 slots here. At bare minimum, add 1 more slot. And after I'm editing the video, I realized I never even talked about the Madden 22 franchise leak. So you guys see the picture on the screen. This is a developer from EA. He leaked this in a video. Apparently, there are going to be coordinators in Madden 22 franchise mode. It doesn't look like, as of right now, they actually have the real coordinators, so maybe they don't have the licensing just yet, and maybe that's something they can acquire throughout the summer and actually have the real coordinators. That would be so awesome. So this is at least another step in the right direction. We're going to have coordinators, so a lot more in-depth in terms of staff management for Madden 22 franchise, and I'm freaking hoping this means there's going to be some sort of freaking coaching carousel. That would be the freaking dream.